Hey everyone, and welcome to the Food and Farming Fun Quiz. We've got 3 awesome rounds of questions lined up to see what you know. You think you're ready? Let's jump right in. All right, round 1 is officially starting. First question up. What is a balanced diet? Let's think about that for a second. Time's up. A balanced diet is all about eating a little bit from all the different food groups every single day. That's how your body gets all the different things it needs to keep you going strong.
Okay, question 2. Which food group is like a construction worker for your body, building up your muscles, hair, and nails to be super strong? Give it a thought, and the answer is proteins. They're literally the building blocks for your body. You find them in stuff like meat, eggs, beans, and nuts. Moving right along to question 3. Which nutrient is the superstar for keeping your bones and teeth strong and healthy? The answer is calcium. Yep. That's why foods like milk, yogurt, and cheese are so important for building a strong skeleton that can keep up with you.
Question number 4. Can you tell me 2 reasons why we absolutely need food and water? Okay, you got it? First, food gives us the energy to run and play, plus all those important nutrients. And second, water keeps us hydrated so everything inside our bodies works just right. Simple as that.
And here's question 5 for you. Name 2 things that eating healthy food helps you do. Well, for starters, healthy food helps us grow and develop. It also gives us the energy we need for school and playing with friends, and it helps our bodies fight off any yucky germs. Ooh, I really like this next one. Question 6. Which food group can we think of as the superheroes against sickness? The answer is fruits and vegetables. They are absolutely packed with vitamins and minerals that give your body's defense system superpowers. Last question for round 1. Here's question 7. If you think of your body like a car, which food group is the fuel that makes it go? And the answer is grains. Things like bread, rice, and pasta are full of carbs, which your body turns right into energy for everything you do. You did an awesome job in round 1. Now let's switch gears and find out where all that great food comes from. Welcome to round 2, all about farming. First up in round 2, question 8. What is the difference between subsistence farming and commercial farming? So, subsistence farming is when farmers grow just enough food to feed their own family. But commercial farming is when they grow huge amounts of food to sell to lots of people for money. Question 9 kind of builds on that last one. What are cash crops? The name is a pretty big hint. Cash crops are plants grown just to be sold for money, not for the farmer to eat. Think about things like cotton for clothes or sugarcane for sweets. Question 10 is about the 2 main types of farming you'll see. What's the difference between crop farming and livestock farming? This one's pretty easy. Crop farming is all about planting seeds and growing plants, like corn and wheat. And livestock farming is all about raising animals for things like milk and meat.
Let's stick with the animals for question 11. Can you name 2 animals that are called small stock on a farm? Got 'em? If you said sheep, goats, or pigs, you are absolutely right. Well done.
All right, on to question 12. What's the special word for the process of gathering all the ripe food from the fields when it's ready? That super important job is called harvesting. It's when all the farmer's hard work finally pays off. Now, this is a really important idea. Question 13. What does it mean to farm sustainably? Well, sustainable farming is all about growing food in a way that's kind to our planet. It means taking care of the earth so that we can keep farming for a long time into the future. Question 14 for you. Can you name 2 ways that people who live in big cities can grow their own food? Even if you don't have a big farm, you can still have a garden in your backyard or grow yummy things in pots on a rooftop or a balcony, or even join a community garden. Last question of this round, question 15. Besides farming, what are 2 ways people can gather food directly from nature? Well, there are lots of ways. People go fishing in rivers and oceans, they hunt animals, and they forage for wild things like fruits and mushrooms.
You are doing an incredible job. We've made it to the final round, and this one is going to be fast. Welcome to round 3, the lightning round. Let's finish strong.
Kicking off the lightning round, question 16. What is the climate of a place? The climate isn't just today's weather, it's the type of weather a place usually has over a really long time, like if it's generally hot or cold, or rainy or dry. Question 17 is a quick one. Can you name 2 types of poultry? Any ideas? If you thought of chickens, ducks, or turkeys, you got it. Those are some of the most common birds you'll find on a farm.
Quick health question for number 18. What does hydration mean? Hydration is just a fancy word for making sure you're drinking enough water to keep your body healthy and working the way it should. It's super important.
Almost there. Question 19. Which food group should you only eat a tiny, tiny bit of? The answer is fats and oils, like butter or cream. A little bit is okay, but you definitely don't need a lot.
And here it is, our very last question. Number 20. What is the economy? Whoa, big question. But to put it simply, the economy is just how a country creates and uses things like money, jobs, and all the products we buy.
And that is a wrap. The quiz is complete. You made it all the way through 20 questions. Whether you knew all the answers or learned a few new things, you did an absolutely amazing job. We've talked about everything from nutrients to farming. So before you go, I have one last question for you to think about. What is one new, healthy food you'd like to try this week? Thanks so much for playing, and stay curious.